guys, this is Tracy, and today I'm here to show you how to arrange this week's free The Best Part of Me SVG. I'm going to show you how to arrange it so that you can make yourself a nice little picture frame, or you could put it on a pillow, whatever makes you happy, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you look over here on the layers panel, you can see that these are not connected. And the reason that I did that, depending on the frame that you want to use or whatever project that you're going to put it on, that way you can move things around. And I'm going to duplicate this so I can show you what I mean here. If you were to ungroup this, and let's say you wanted to do a frame, but your frame has the picture on this side, or you just like this over here better, you can move that around. You could change around the colors if you wanted to. You could add names in here if you want. You could do a wedding date. Lots of different things that you can do with this week's project, but I wanted to explain to you and show you why I did not attach everything. You can change everything to customize it to your liking. So let's go ahead and delete that, and this is the one we're going to work with. So I'm going to do this for a 5x7 frame, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in a shape that's going to represent the size of my frame. So you bring your shape in, and then you want to come up here and you want to unlock this. What that's going to do is that's going to make you, or that's going to allow you to make this the exact size that you want. So let's go ahead and do this for, let's do 5x7 and hit enter. Okay, I'm going to change this to white so you can see it a little bit better. And then I'm going to come up here and hit arrange, and I'm going to send it to the back. All right, and then I'm going to shrink this down a little so it fits in here. All right, and then I'm going to bring a picture in, and I like my picture on this side, so I'm going to bring my shape in. And again, let me go back here and lock this so we don't forget. I'm going to unlock this, and I'm going to make this like a 3x4. Now, if you have a picture that you already have and you know the size, you don't need to do this. Obviously, you can just, I would make the size of your frame inside of Design Space so you can get this part of your design the correct size. So I'm going to bring this up here, and this is going to represent my picture. Okay. And this is assuming that I don't already have a picture. I'm going to slice it out so I can print a picture. But you could do this up like this, and we can add like the year in here, or a date, or a special message, or if you want to do Mr. or Mrs., you could do that. It doesn't have to be for a wedding. It could be for an anniversary gift. It could just be for yourself. Let's bring this down a little bit, and let's go ahead and add in a date here. So I click on text. I'm going to come up here. This font is installed in my computer, so I need to go to Systems Font. And the font that I'm going to use for the date is what I use for the majority of this design, and it is called ADOHA. Click on this, and then click off. And I'm going to double click, and I'm going to put the date in here, and I'm going to use my wedding anniversary. Oops. Don't tell my husband I got it wrong. Alright, and then I want to shrink this down a little. I'm going to go up here and change this to the same color as my other text. Get rid of this here. This is for other things. That's called Grammarly. If you guys ever want an app that helps you keep things spelled right, that's a great app to have. Anyway, so we'll come up here and let's reduce the size, get it to how you like it. You can line it up. Click on that, hit your shift button, click on this one. Oops, wrong one. And then you can come up here to align, and you could do it all to the right. That way you know that it's all lined up correctly. And now I'm going to bring a picture in that I want to use. And I've already had it uploaded. So I'm going to click on this. And it's going to come in rather large, so I'm going to resize it. This is me and my husband on our wedding day. And I want to make a duplicate of this. And I want to lay it right on top to get an idea of how I want to slice this. Now I want to click on this picture. I'm going to right click and bring it to the front, or you can go up to arrange and do the same thing. Now when I click on this, you can see where the lines are, how I can, what it's going to look like if I crop it. So I can move this around a little if I want. You know, whatever looks good to your eye. Click on the right one here. over just a little bit. Okay, I think that looks good. Now I'm going to highlight both of them. I'm just dragging over the top. Click slice. And we can bring this out and we can delete that. You can delete that back. And then here's your picture. And just to show you that this is the correct size. Oh, and it's not. I lied. What happened there? Well, you can resize it. You can see. You can come up here and click on the size. Oh, probably because I forgot to lock it. So let's go back up here. I want this to be 3 and this to be 4. Okay, now let's try it. Get that right out of there. And actually, I think I might want that a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to drag it a little here. Delete that. Okay, so now this would represent the back. Now, if you already have a frame that you're going to put it in, obviously you don't need that back on there. This would be the part for your vinyl that you would cut out. You could cut this out of cardstock, or if you were doing sublimation, you would want to highlight the whole thing together and then come down and flatten, and it would turn into a printable image. But because I am using vinyl for this project, or that would be my intention, I would just go ahead and hide this. I wouldn't need this. The words, all the fonts, I'm going to click on this part, which is the date that I brought in. Hit your shift button, click on the phrase, and then I want to come down and click attach. And what that's going to do when I go to make it, that's going to be a print and cut image, and then this is all your vinyl. If you're going to use HTV, you need to make sure that you mirror this. If you're just using regular vinyl, you don't have to. If you wanted to do a whole image that you wanted to print out, like say for sublimation or print and cut, you would want to come back and bring your square back in, and then you will highlight all of it, and then you would hit flatten. And then when you go to make this, this is all going to print. Okay, so that's it for this week's project, guys. I hope you like it. You can find it on the blog. It is design number 148. You can find the free download there along with the names of the fonts and the links to where you can find them. Have a great day, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here.